Right. Today I found a way to fix an issue when when I'm spawning enemies on a blueprint or in a level, and for some reason the Navmesh is just not working, so the enemies aren't moving for some reason. So for example, if I go to the next room, these enemies should be moving, but for some reason they're just idle. So yeah, the way I found a way to fix it is just go where you're spawning it. So these are all the places where I'm spawning it. Why is it only showing me one space? There you go. These are all the spaces it's being spawned. So one of the issues could be it's being spawned on 000, currently Z0. So the way you can combat that is when you are spawning the enemies, which is here. So I'm spawning the actors here, spawning the enemies here using a for each loop. So the way I do it is I get all the available spawn points. So I'm storing all the possible spawn points in an array and randomizing it and getting world location. And for the Z, I'm just gonna add the capsule component, capsule half height, which is this height. So I'm just gonna add 88. So I've added 90 just to be sure, and added 90 the z-axis, so it's being spawned 90 plus centimeters above. Not 90 plus, yeah, 90 centimeters above. So it doesn't it spawns above the Navmesh, because you can, if I press P, then you should be able to see the Navmesh. Yeah, so the enemy should spawn above the Navmesh, or it might have issues. That's one way of fixing it. If it's still not been fixed, then the biggest issue is, one of the issues we forget a lot is the fact is AI move to. So for example, my enemy that moves randomly has something called AI move to, and one of the things important in AI move to is there needs to be an AI controller. So if you go on the enemy parent and if you search up pawn, you'll see auto possess AI, and then you'll see place in world. So the AI controller will only be possessed by the pawn, or in the other words, the AI controller will only possess the pawn if it's being placed in the world and not by spawning. So if I press spawned or place in world or spawned, now the controller will possess the character when it's being placed or spawned, and now it should work. There you go, they start moving now. So yeah, this is two of the fixes that one could add in a if AI is not moving or working. But yeah, very simple fix. Just go on the parent, search a pawn, and then make this to placed in world or spawn, because for AI move to you require auto possess AI, which is then required in the Navmesh. So yeah, this is one of the things. That's it. Thank you.